All right. Hello. You guys are excited. We're playing more Radical Red. It's going to be cool. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. We're on Nugget Bridge. These fights are stressful. I don't like them. Hi, Rib. You're welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Here we go. So we ended last night's stream by getting rid of the bug trainer, which was still a scary challenge. So that's cool. And now we have another doubles battle where the lead is Jigglypuff, Amora, and then a Brionne in the back. I wish I had a good steel type Pokemon. Cause like, I've got you. You can learn Steel Wing, but you're 4 times weak to rock, and then Amora's gonna hurt if it doesn't die. Although, I feel like killing the Amora is not a problem. I think we'll be okay to be able to kill the Amora. Let's put Jackie in the box. So we got a Jigglypuff, and a Amora, and a Brionne. Let's do a nature change. Jimothy, let's go Adamant Nature. Let's go to the Mart, and we're gonna buy Steel Wing. And if for whatever reason Jimothy can't learn Steel Wing, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. Aerial Ace, Pluck, Snarl, Vacuum Wave. None of those are things that I want right now. Let's teach it. Beautiful. We can get rid of Ember. Jimothy's not using any special moves ever, so we're going with that. Amora has a Chople Berry to protect it from the 4 times weakness fighting move, but that does not protect it from the 4 times weakness steel move. So that's good. What I'm thinking is we put Jimothy and Todd up front. Jimothy, you've got a sharp beak. I'm actually not interested in you using that. Who has... I betcha... Oh, wait, no. Do you have it? Yeah, you've got it. So I'm gonna give you the muscle band. There we go. I got too much stuff. Give you the muscle band because I don't have metal coat to boost steel type moves. So I'll give you the muscle band. And then Todd, you're fine. Do I have something like a berry that reduces super effective fairy type move? No. Haha. Gone. I think you meant to redeem something there. That was either a bot, but most likely a bot. And if it wasn't a bot, it was someone trying to send out nonsense. So I just deleted it. Gone. All right. It's fine. $55 attack on you with a muscle band. Root beer, is there any reason in the world why a Fletchinder using Steel Wing would not be able to one-shot a level 23 Amora with a modest nature and no EVs? I don't think there's a world where Steel Wing doesn't just one-shot. Amora does not have good defenses. It is 4 times weak to steel. Yeah, we can't pull up calcs. That's against the rules. We'll get in trouble. Those stats on these silly babies. That's true. That's true. You don't do little cup. So Fletchinder's got 73 base attack against a base 50 defense. I feel like there's no goddamn way, right? Right. Jigglypuff does have the friend guard ability, and I can never remember what that does. Ah, makes him bulkier. Yeah, this is a doubles battle. Got it. Well, that makes it a little spookier. But I know this thing's speed stat. This whole team is really slow. So let's see. You've got Bite. So Leonard with Bite, Jimothy with Steel Wing. I'll guarantee that Amora gets ripped off the field. Brion coming in, I'll have to think about. I don't want Dex Nav, I keep doing that. Could go with Execute. Beyond does have Icy Wind. Problem is I don't have a lot of very good specially defensive Pokemon that aren't weak to one of their moves. You've got pretty solid special defense with your nature and all that nonsense. If Cindy had Steam Engine, Cindy would be the easiest selection for this team. But Flame Body does not help. Let's see. So Benedict. I think I can evolve you. Do I have a leaf stone? I have a sunstone. I have a thunder and water. Hold on, let me sort this. I can sort this. Where's the sort this button? Type. I have thunder, sun, and moon. And water. I do not have a leaf stone. Leaf stone doesn't come till later. That's a bummer. An executor right now would be pretty great, I'm not gonna lie. Let me look at level up movesets. Do I want to be leveling up Executor or Execute? Between 22 and 27, I do get Confusion at level 27. Okay. And then a Alolan Executor. Gets a lot of physical moves, interestingly enough. Like Seed Bomb and stuff. The problem with... Because I can get a Alolan Executor with a Sunstone. The problem with that, though, is it's 4 times weak to ice, which does not help me in this fight. I might be able to just knock out this whole thing with these two. That's right, never mind. No, I need to be able to swap out Jimothy because of the water type moves, Round and Aqua Jet from Brionne. Round is a water type move because it has the Liquid Voice ability, so I have to play around that. Sally does not resist water type moves, otherwise that would be easy to put in. Sally, what is your special defense? It is not good. You are not bulky. The only stat you have that's decent is attack. And then Pearl, you're here, but you don't have anything for special defense at all. So that's my glaring weakness in this team, which is not good news because I need to be able to deal with Misty. Yeah, I cannot fish in Cerulean, and I do not have access to... Well, yeah, I can. I can go there. What can I fish up in Cerulean? Let's see if this is worth it. I can get a Choodle or a Clauncher. When do I get the Good Rod? Vermilion, okay. Between Choodle and Clauncher, neither of those are very interesting to me. I think let's go for the egg. Let's go for the egg. One of these houses, the lady in it gives me an egg, not this one. Eggs are always fun. We can go with the True Wonder Egg or a Paldean Egg. I don't have room. Two types of eggs. A Paldean egg, which hatches a Paldean Pokemon, or you can just have a Wonder Trade that just contains a random first form Pokemon. Last time we went with the Paldean egg because Paldea is, as I've been told multiple times, power creep the region. Last time we got Tandem Mouse, and Tandem Mouse did legitimately cook. So let's stick with that. Let's do that. Plus it's Pokemon that I don't have any experience using. Yeah, Jordan's. Paldean egg it is. We got ourselves an egg. All right. All right, it's been spoiled to us. I forgot that it spoils it on the team thing. So we have the goddamn ostrich. Oh, and it's hatching immediately. All right, Flamigo it is. I need a name for Flamigo. Oh yeah, you're right. It's Flamingo. I'm dumb. There's an ostrich Pokemon? I had no idea. Yeah, no, we've got Flamigo. It's Ubers? What the heck? Okay, Flamigo does not evolve. It's a fast flying fighting type. Pretty standard fare. Double kick, wing attack, payback. Decent moves, nothing too exciting right now. It's not bad. It's got... Oh shit! It's been changed! It does not have Tangled Feet or Co-Star, whatever those, I don't know what Co-Star does. It has Scrappy. And Scrappy in Rad Red not only allows it to hit ghost types, but it also prevents Intimidate. So Flamigo might be kinda cooking if it's good. I really hope it's good for IVs, but Scrappy's really awesome. It's guaranteed Scrappy to hit ghost types and prevent Intimidate. So this is actually kind of cool. We want to protect this guy. That's for sure. With a lot of weaknesses. Flying, electric, psychic, ice, and fairy. I need a regular human name, but Dr. Teeth is a really strong name for some other theme. It's from the Muppets. Nice. Let's see. What about just Ben? Gregorio? I think it's too close to Gregory. Hello, Tira. I can never remember. I'm a bad person. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I need a regular human name for this Flamingo. Flamigo. Flamigo. Flamigo? We don't have a Gregory, but we do have... He's not in here. Kiddo has him. Gregory is always revered for Pinsir. You should know this. This is like key Drac lore. Ooh, what about Walter? I saw Waldo and thought Walter. What about Walter? I'm kind of feeling the idea of Walter for this guy. I'm going with it. All right, Walter the Flamingo. Let's take a look. Let's see if he's good. He's not what I'm going to need for this fight, but he is going to be handy in the future. Whoa! My God! Walter is cooking. Max attack and speed, and the rest of those stats don't matter. Wow. Okay. Forget what I say. Yeah, this is clearly more important. I'm kidding. I'm just doing. Okay. I love how tall he is. He's cutting into the next one so aggressively. Walter's amazing. I love him. I'm putting him in the box because he's not going to be useful for this fight. But I do love him for so many future fights. Trapped in a loveless marriage. There are steps to take before that one. Okay, so now we're back to the awkward thing of what the hell are we doing with a Brion? I can pivot through Corphish, I guess. I'm not really interested in Roar, honestly. Double hit is 35 power. Vice grip is 55. So yeah, there's no reason to keep Vice grip. Aqua Jet, good to see ya. Get rid of Harden. Knock off, beautiful move. I don't want Bubble Beam. Night Slash? God, these moves are so good. I don't really want double hit then. If only Larry evolved. Larry evolves at level 28. Not having him for Misty Starmie is honestly a crime. I know. It's an absolute crime to not be able to have Larry for Misty Starmie specifically. But, you know, saliva. Let's go with a plus special defense minus special attack nature. Pearl, let's also give you a plus special defense nature. Like, it's not going to make a huge difference, but It's fine. Let me actually not do minus attack. We did not. That fight becomes available after you visit Bill. Give you a careful nature as well. All right, I think we're set. So we are leading Leonard and Jimothy just to make absolute gosh darn sure that we are killing the Amoras. Or the Amora. And then let's make sure we got our held items set. Citrus Berry, Muscle Band, Sally. Let's give you a magnet. Does Deep Sea Scale and Tooth do this effect to everything? Or just Clam Pearl? I'm pretty sure, like, in the base game, it's just Clam Pearl. Yeah. Excuse me. God, I love Discords. Oh, it's so helpful. There we go. There's a helpful answer. Let's go. It is just Clam Pearl. So it is the same. The description is not particularly clear. Okay. Yeah. It's rough, that's for sure. I don't have a whole lot of useful items for you, but I will give you a citrus berry. I'm gonna give you a citrus berry. And you have what? A citrus berry? Perfect. Yeah! It's the worst. Like, on Reddit, I can usually find a helpful answer there. Reddit's been pretty trustworthy as long as you know how to vet the answers, right? But God, Discord? Discord is, it's a coin flip of a very efficient, helpful answer or absolute nightmare fuel of BS, right? I found someone who asked in the Discord, because I always search and just try to find keywords that way. I saw someone who searched, what does deep sea tooth do? And one person responded with, it tells you, which the description isn't very clear, so not really. And someone said, clam pearl item. And someone else responded with, oh my gosh, hold on, let me go back to this, piss me off. Oh yeah. So what does deep sea tooth do? And someone said clam pearl item. And he says, I know. It said clam pearl item in vanilla. And he's like, I know. But what does it do to a non-clam pearl in rad? So like very directly, this is exactly what I'm asking. And they responded, doesn't the description tell you? Which not really. No, it doesn't. And then they later messaged, oh, you might not have one. That one probably boosts special attack. Thank you for providing me zero information. Ugh, anyway. It's fine. The team is ready to go. We're gonna do our best. Now, the nice thing about this lead is it's completely safe. So, Jimothy outspeeds everything on the field. Leonard outspeeds everything on the opponent's side of the field. So Leonard is gonna go with Poison Tail on Amora. And then Jimothy is gonna go for Steel Wing on Amora. It's 4 times effective, it's gonna hurt a lot, and then if it dies, Jigglypuff gets hit for a Poison Tail. If it doesn't die, that extra damage from Poison Tail should be enough to kill. Here we go. Awesome. Beautiful. All right. Now, Jigglypuff just used round. Brion's best damaging move is also round. So I'm going to go for a Poison Tail on Jigglypuff to kill it. And switch out Jimothy for Larry to tank the, whatchamacallit, the round from Brion. Why did you not go for the one that was weak to it? Oh, I'm so glad I survived. I had a fire type. Out there, ready to get hit by that. God damn. Brion, you're holding something that I can knock off, right? Oh, a citrus berry. Beautiful. Please survive this. Okay. You seem to only be going for that side. I think Larry is safe to go for a Night Slash here. Perfect. I love this game. I love how every 50-50 is wrong, guaranteed. Thankfully, we're pretty safe on that side of the field, but it still just really sucks. I don't have a switch, unfortunately. Whatever comes in on that round is probably dying. You've got 33, you've got 39. You've got 20 more HP, though. I hate this predicament. Brion has 35 speed. Yeah, we're outsped both sides here. I hate how Pearl was at exactly 1 hit point above half so that Citrus wouldn't kick in. If Citrus had kicked in, I wouldn't be worried. It's a 50-50 shot. I'm gonna go for it. Go for another Night Slash. Damn it. Okay, at least Round no longer has good power. We Citrus Berry, so we should be safe now. I think we're safe. I don't think Draining Kiss can do enough damage to kill. Nah, we're fine. And he's using Round. Round is no longer boosted. So yeah, okay, cool. Free. I'm just gonna let this happen. And there's the Night Slash, so it doesn't matter. Alright, cool. Fight was scary and annoying because I had no idea what the AI was gonna do. But it worked out. It worked out in the end. Now we heal and prep the next fight. This is another double battle against a lot of electric type Pokemon. 2 electric type Pokemon with a Snover in the back. Yay. Numel is probably... No. Well, hold on. Numel, what ground type moves do you have? You literally only have Magnitude? Janet, you piece of shit. I don't want water types on this team. You're good, you can come along. We do stand it, Janet, you're right. All right, let's see if Nummel learns anything here. Earth power. Beautiful. Get the fuck out of here, Magnitude. We don't want you. Gross. I hate that, Lancer. It's like they're asking questions because they want to know information. Why else would you ask questions? Why are you gatekeeping basic? Why are you gatekeeping knowledge? It's stupid. Stupid and dumb. All right. Yeah, we've got Scorching Sands. So we're good to go there. Earth power is also single target. And then for Snover in the back has an Orca Berry. Can never remember. Super effective fire type attack. That makes sense for a Snover. Okay. I feel like we'll still be all right. Snover has Water Pulse. Can Snover learn Water Pulse? That's interesting. Huh. That's something I didn't know. All right. Yeah, that was it was one of those restricted messages because it was it was flagged as a likely ban evader. For those who don't know, it was another one of those Stream Boo comments, but it didn't come through to the general audience. Brittany would unironically be really good for this fight. Sally won't be. Yeah, that tracks. Comet Punch. Which one is this one? Yeah, 1885. Not a year I need to go back to. We do like Thunder Punch. Thunder Punch is cool. Yeah, teaching it over Reflect is fine, honestly. I don't have, unless I need to relearn it later. All right, cool. Let's cook then. Glaceon and Lucario. How interesting. All right, Brittany, let's go with plus special defense, minus special attack. Now let's see, what natures do you guys have? Plus and Electrike do not have any moves that I'm particularly afraid of. And we're relatively bulky. I just want to deal damage and kill things. So I think we're good with this. I think we're good with this team. Plusle does have a Shucka Berry, but I think if I kill the Manectrike and then have another one hit the Plusle, I think we'll still be okay. Maybe. God, I wish Cindy could have steam powered. That would fix everything. Let's see. You have a move you can relearn that would be useful? No, not even a little bit. Okay. So we got Janet and Cindy in the lead. Who's dealing more damage between the two of them? So we've got 45 versus 42. So Janet's ever so slightly in the lead here. Earth Power is 90 damage, 90 power. Scorching Sands is 70. Okay, complete lead. So Janet attacks the Plusle, Cindy attacks the Electrike. And it probably won't be a double kill because of Plusle's Shucka Berry, but it'll kill Electrike and leave Plusle really low, and I can cook from there. I do need to put something on this team that can survive water type moves. So we've got Brittany. I want to swap out someone. I hate that I do not have any Pokemon that resist water that are specially defensive. I just don't have it. I mean, I've got Execute. But even if I change that nature, that's not making that much of a difference. Yeah, I think Larry's the best bet right now for special defense. I don't think I need Monferno. Well, that's not true. I think I'd rather have Monferno than Stunky for this fight. All right. I've got Soft Sands and I'm ready to hand them out. I'm gonna give you a Citrus Berry. You a Citrus Berry. And you a Citrus Berry. Or actually, no. I can give you a Paso Berry. There's an option. All right, cool. Let's go with this and cook from there. All right, Janet. Earth Power the Plusle. And then you will Scorching Sands the Electrike. Okay. Oh, the burn. The burn. Let's go. All right, Carcoal's getting hit, but Cindy is pretty specially defensive, so we're okay. Not quite enough to kill, which is surprising. Beautiful crit. Holy cow. Okay. So now we can Lava Plume. Lava Plume will double kill. Cindy switches out. Well, it's because Electrike's special defense is trash, and I have a soft sand on it with a plus special attack nature. And I have a 4 level advantage. Like, there were a lot of things in my favor that I thought that it would kill. Plus, I'm partially evolved. Electrike is not. Like, there were a lot of things I was like, this should kill. But it didn't, and that's okay. Jackie having a minus special defense nature is pretty stupid on my part. Honestly, the entirety of Jackie's build right now is trash in terms of nature, so I fricked up a little bit there. 77-34 versus 65-35, and Snover's gonna be a problem. Well, fuck. I have misgivings over my choices. I think it's gotta be Jackie. And hope that Electrike doesn't use Shockwave. Oh, God. I don't know. I don't have a good option here. Should do nothing. The Shockwave coming in. Please don't do a lot. Oh, God. Please don't kill. Oh, thank the Lord. Oh, oh my God. Jackie's alive. Holy shit, Jackie's alive. Oh, that's so scary. All right, the Snover has 30 speed. Alright, Jackie needs to get the fuck out of here. And honestly, so does Janet. Because I... Like... non-stab, even 4 times effective, I don't think Water Pulse is going to kill Janet. Okay, I think we're fine to double switch here. I think double switching here is not a problem at all. I have Brittany and I have Larry. I'm gonna put Larry in onto the Janet slot. And then we go Brittany on the Jackie slot. We're just hoping for not Mega Drain on... Okay. I just didn't want Mega Drain on the Larry slot, because that would have been awful. Larry, you can protect yourself. And Brittany, you can go for Power-Up Punch. Because you'll outspeed, so I don't need to use Mach Punch. Power-Up Punch will also increase my attack if I end up needing that, and I don't. Ooh, Frostbite. At least it's not completely frozen, because that would be awful. So Ice Body's different in this game. Ice Body inflicts Frostbite. How cool and fun. Larry, how fast are you? And is it 30? It's 26. Alright, you are probably about to get hit with a Mega Drain. But it doesn't matter. Frostbite just is special burn, right? Because I think we've talked about this before. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, we're fine. You can protect if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because Brittany mock punches, and when she mock punches, then they're no friends of mine, I guess. Hell yeah. Easy peasy. Another riskless fight. Oh my god. That was 100% a throw. Not checking Jackie's nature was a really, really bad choice on my part. All right, next fight. Wahoo. We have a fight. This is finally a single battle. We've got Greedent, Togetic, and Clamperl. Greedent is very, very bulky. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Greedent, Togetic, and Clamperl. That Clamperl does have a deep sea tooth. We do. We have a resource document for all of the boss and mini boss fights. So all the fights that are made particularly difficult. The random trainers that you might encounter on the routes. I don't have any documentation on those because they're not that bad. But like all of the Nugget Bridge fights, required battle, some required battles, rival fights, gym leaders, all of that, I do have extensive resources for. I know what Pokemon they have. I know what level they're going to be, what their speed stat is, their base stats, and their moveset, items, abilities, that stuff. What I'm not doing is I'm not using a damage calculator. So I don't know what the AI will be. I don't know what they do. I don't know how much damage I'm going to take or deal. I just have to kind of wing it on that end and just use my head calcs to the best of my knowledge. But we do have some stuff here. Okay. If Greedent did not have Thunderfang, this would be the time to use our new friend Walter. But because of Thunderfang, makes things a bit awkward. Having said that, I mean, I could give him like the electric super effective berry. That's probably fine, right? It's got Stomping Tantrum, which is annoying. I want a way to get rid of that berry, if I can. Yeah, there's Incinerate. Like, I have ways to do it. There's Incinerate, there's Pluck. The problem is Greedent's move coverage. Greedent has Stomping Tantrum, Facade, Seed Bomb, and Thunderfang. So any Pokemon that would have Incinerate, Knockoff, well, Knockoff... I don't think I can put Knockoff on a Pokemon that's not weak to one of those options, because like Leonard has Knockoff. Corphish has Knockoff, Larry, but Larry's also weak to Thunderfang. He's also weak to Seed Bomb. Pluck Flamingo with Walkenberry? That is actually a solid choice. I like that idea, honestly. I think Brittany's gonna be great for the Clam Pearl. I don't think I see a world where I really want Monferno right now. Do I have a Walkhound Berry? Fire, water, grass, ice, fighting, poison, flying, psychic, bug, rock, dark. No, I don't have that one. That sucks. Oh no, that sucks so bad. Alright, well, you're right. That would go pretty crazy good, but it is not an option. Just to see if Walter lives? No calcs. And I'm not risking Walter the Flamigo because of those, like, those IVs and his stats. Like, that ain't worth it. Olga can get Thief and isn't weak to anything that Greedent can put out. I can go plus defense nature on that. Olga does not have Intimidate. Olga has Strong Jaw, which is a massive bummer because that also would have been in goddamn credible. And I don't get ability capsules until after Bill. I don't have an Unnerve on anybody. I like the idea, but I don't have it. So I've got plus defense nature on Olga. It's got Thief, so it can steal a berry and then consume it when needed. I've got Crunch. Do I have ground type protection? No. Damn. Those would be the ones that would be super helpful. Ah. Okay. All right. Well, Olga, let's grab a TM. Let's teach you Thief. You outspeed everything on this team, so I don't need Sucker Punch. There's also no priority anywhere on this team. It's fine. Rock Tomb on Carcoal sounds pretty solid. Although I'm sure I have a better rock type move. Oh yeah, we've got Ancient Power. And then Brittany's here to deal with the Clam Pearl. You do not have an item. You have Soft Sand. I'm going to give you a hard stone instead, I think. Do I want you to deal more damage, or do I want you to be bulky? I think I want you to have Cherry Berry. To protect from Togetic using, whoops. Thunder Wave. Now, as an alternative option, Todd could just fucking kill this thing. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Todd might kill this thing after Olga does its job. Understandable and correct feelings. I'm gonna keep your plus special defense because that's just better. We'll be good here. You got a citrus berry, right? Yeah. We're citrus berried all over the place. Larry with a what? A plus special defense? Yeah. I think Larry's cooking here. So we got Brittany and Larry to deal with the Clamperl. The Clamperl is a complete non-issue. We have Janet and Cindy to deal with the Togetic. Yeah. Janet, let's go with a plus special defense. Nature, probably minus attack. We'll go calm. Yeah. And then Cindy, I'm kind of thinking the same thing for you. Maybe? No, because I want you to deal the damage because you have a Cherry Berry. Alright, this is good. We'll go with this. Alright, we should be good. Golf ball on each cheek. Okay, we lead with Thief. I don't think I stole the berry. All right. I guess Thief doesn't work in this game for trainer Pokemon. That is knowledge acquired. All right. I can anticipate Facade coming in and then Stomping Tantrum. So I think we go through Cindy to Brittany. Or no, Todd resists rock, not ground. All right, here comes Stomping Tantrum. Stomping Tantrum should not kill, right? And I can fake out Force Palm. It's got 21 speed. Todd should outspeed that, right? Oh god, I clicked the wrong button. All right, Todd, survive and outspeed, I guess. Ow. Okay. We fake out. That did no damage. Okay, we Force Palm. Didn't kill. Paralyzed. It is fully paralyzed. Holy shit, thank god. If it had gotten a because if it had gotten a Facade out, we would have just been dead. Force Palm always hits. That was incredibly lucky. All right, Togetic here has Air Slash, Thunder Wave, Draining Kiss. It has 29 speed. Todd, you have 38, so you are outspeeding this, but you're also dead. You're dead to Air Slash and Draining Kiss. Let's go through Janet just in case it uses Thunder Wave here for no reason. It is Serene Grace because of course it is. There's the Draining Kiss. Janet, you can stay in. It's got Air Slash, Thunder Wave, which can't hit me, Draining Kiss, Magical Leaf. I am worried about Air Slash being a problem. That's way too much damage. It doesn't berry. No berry. No berry? You have a soft sand. Fuck. Oh, I'm so stupid. I could have swore I gave you a citrus berry. Okay, well that's cool and also fun. I'm gonna try to keep you in for one. I don't have Incinerate on you. And you have a citrus berry. Well, I know it's gonna be the flying type move now, but I don't have a good switch. Well, I can go through Cindy. Cindy, are you faster than this thing? I forgot to check. You are faster than this thing. Okay. So we can Ancient Power here. Or, since I'm faster, I know that it's going to use Thunder Wave. Let's Incinerate to get rid of that berry, and then Ancient Power. Never mind, you use Magical Leaf. Love this game. That does nothing, though, so we're good. Now we Ancient Power. Omni Boost? Nah, of course not. Alright, we know this does no damage, so we're fine. Cool. Togetic just didn't want a Thunder Wave, even though I was faster, so I don't know what the AI was thinking there. What if it knew I had a Cherry Berry? Clamperl is going Water Pulse here. There is no way that it's not. I can shift to Larry. Larry can absolutely use Knockoff on this Clamperl and get rid of that Deep Sea Tooth. That's not very effective. That's bullshit. Alright, here's the Knockoff. It outspeeds me. Don't crit. Oh god, no. Okay, Citrus Berry. I can't kill myself from confusion, at least. Come on, Larry. Larry, let's go! Larry, let's go! Okay. Now we can go to Brittany. Brittany can finish the job. Dude. I don't want to say it out loud. Alright, this thing's got Sleep Talk. So we'll see what it does. But we should be okay regardless. Let's go. It used Rest on Sleep Talk. Last time it got the perfect move twice in a row, but this time we're okay. Oh boy. Alright, that's another one down. Next up, we've got Ethan. Single battle with Mabostiff, Salandit, and Misdreavus. Draw a Pokemon from memory. Runerigus. Half expecting to use Icicle Spear. It had Icy Wind, Water Pulse, Rest, and Sleep Talk. But I get it. It's spooky stuff. Alright, we're drawing a Runerigus, Runerigus. We're drawing it. All right, I know the general shape of this Pokemon. Your favorite Mon? Get ready to be disappointed. Transition sound. I gotta find it. Where is it? There it is. Ah! There it goes. I had to find the scene. I couldn't remember where it was. I was about to watch something special. All right, welcome to I have no memory and cannot draw. And this is the time where I use my memory to draw something. We are drawing Runerigus from memory, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good. So I'll tell you what I'm gonna start with. I know this thing's made up of a bunch of rocks, right? Like split up rocks, because it's like runes with a little bit of ghosty shit in between them. I have no memory and I must draw. Exactly. I think it's a lot of like shapes like this. Evolution Galarian Master Renewer is the most obtuse evil method of any Pokemon ever. The fuck you mean I gotta take 49 damage and run over a very specific underpass to get it to evolve? Really? Hold on. Sorry. Everyone go to the Discord. I'm sending a very important picture. So I was going to look it up on my phone because I wanted to know for real, like from like an internet source of what the evolution method of Runerigus was. Not because I don't trust Lancer, but because I wanted to know how much of that was the epitome of Hyperbole. But I got distracted because I saw a notification from my wife who sent me a picture, and I was like, she doesn't send me pictures very often. Is it actually a picture? Or is it like, you know, a TikTok or something? Because those go through Facebook Messenger as photo. And it's a picture, and I'm sending this right to the Discord. ! Discord. Go to the Pets channel. And you're about to see something very important. Oh, shoot, you're right. Don't look it up. I won't do that. Yeah, the take 49 damage is so weirdly specific. All right, it's posted, and good call, Ripbeer. I didn't look it up. But hey, if you're not in the Discord, go to the Discord. Go to the accept the rules and roles. Go to the Discord, and you will see my cat being a Goddamn menace. Okay, back to this guy. Okay. We're gonna do a couple more rocks here. It's the wrong size. Yes. I sent it as spoiler because I felt like the pacing was improved that way. Anyway. He did not end up opening the door, but he sure was giving it his all. So this is what I'm going with so far for Runerugus. For Gus over here. Now I also know that there are, there's like a this kind of a color going on across the stones. In fact, I think it's a little bit of a paler color. Even paler than that. Like bordering more on like that kind of color. Yeah. Yeah. And then there's some purple lines that kind of goes like in the shape of what you would expect a body, sort of. I don't know what these, like, are gonna look like. We'll just do something like this. And then I feel like it's just like eyeball. Yeah, I think it's got like that kind of a vibe to it. Okay, I like this. I'm digging it. He's got a banana going on here. Does paint not have a... Yeah, it does. Got an eyedropper tool. Let's fix the whole banana vibe that's going on here, I think. I'm fixing it, root beer. Give me a second. And then I'm just gonna... We're just gonna go with some shapes down there, and I think honestly, I kind of dig that vibe. It's kind of just like, kind of lines encroaching off, sort of deal. Cool. All right. I'm gonna say that this is Runerigus. What is Runerigus's national dex number? Can someone please tell me? It does. It does. You're absolutely correct. It is not number 67. 867. There it is. That's what. I feel like that's what Lancer was trying to type. All right, we're gonna do some text. We're gonna do some big text. Not that big. Not that small. Ah, I see. I see. Okay. Runerigus. Runigus. That's what we got. Hey, if you didn't join the Discord last time, do it now! I post all of these in the Discord for your viewing pleasure. For the sanctity of documenting history. There you go. You're viewing agony. True. Oh my god. Why? What's happening? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold the goddamn phone. Okay, that was weird. That was super weird. Okay. Runerigus. Okay, you know what? You know what? Actually, hold on. Hold on, guys. Oh, is that the shiny? Why does it have two different color options? Did I accidentally make a shiny Runerigus? I did. I was remembering the purple. Alright, it's fine. We're just gonna go with regular Runigus because there's no way I did that on purpose. Let's be honest with ourselves. Open image in a new tab. Okay. Let's talk about it. I didn't do too bad. Breaks fingers. How safe the Discord from anxiety triggers? Rootbeer and Lancer are the only people who message there. So, we're fine. Reginald got banned because true. Yeah, that was last year's April Fool's joke. Before the next 10 months happened. All right, so let's talk about it. First of all, I'm gonna say I was pretty close. This shape right here, this one, I remembered it enough. I just I oversimplified the shape in my memory into this kind of a thing. But like you can see like that whole deal going on, right? Over here, I just broke it up too much. I wasn't quite sure what I was doing. Also, the runes on it look more like a winding snake. And while I sort of captured a little bit of that, not really. It you know, kinda, but not really. The Eye of Horus, this like purple eyeball thing, I remembered that shit. Did I remember the rest of that face design? Absolutely not. I've only seen Runerigus like a handful of times in my life, but I remembered the eye. Overall, I think I did okay. You could look at this, tell them it's a Pokemon, and they go, oh, I guess it's Runerigus, right? Or Runigus? Whatever. Oh yeah, no, we keep that pretty far out of the, yeah, no, we keep that pretty far out of the Discord. It's something that weighs heavily enough on us outside of the stream and the community that I try to keep it out of it. I try to make a safe space. The world sucks right now, but the stream doesn't have to. But there you go. Bada boom, Runigus. I hope this meets your standards. I think honestly, of all of the Pokemon I've drawn recently, I think this one turned out the best. Because it's been a travesty lately. Anyway, back to gameplay. Good. Gonna move all my windows back now. Alright, we're prepping for a team. Camper Ethan's got a Mabostiff, a Salandit, and a Misdreavus. Honestly, I think we're kind of fine for this team. Quam, are you in Venecia? Does Saland? Yeah, Salandit's got bunk. It's got trash for stats. It's got decent special attack and speed. Everything else is like mid-40s. So we've got Mabostiff with Intimidate and Black Glasses. It does have very high defense, so I'm nervous about sending in Flamigo. Flamigo has Scrappy. In this game, Scrappy makes it to where you ignore Intimidate. It does have Ice Fang. Do I have the Ice Fang berry? The Ice Berry? Because so far we've been striking out on useful types. Water, fire, ice, grass, ice! Let's go, we got a Yachi berry. We're yatching. Alright, we're yatching. Hop on in, Walter. I was mainly asking about the league. Why the fuck is Runigus not a fucking rock ghost? It's a rune stone. Nothing here says ground type. Rock ghost is an an unused unique type combo in the server and on the league. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Walter, let's get you cooking. Mr. White, I guess. I don't know. I've never seen Breaking Bad. I don't think I'm right now. Too much pressure to do competitive stuff. Valid. Double kick. Detect. Wing attack. You have copycat. I don't really... I mean, I'm just gonna drop pack. I don't think I'm ever gonna use copycat, to be honest. I don't want focus energy. How beej is Mabostiff? Mabostiff has a what item? Black glasses. Okay. $61 kilograms. It's gonna be a 60 power. All right, so I'm not better off using this because double kick is gonna deal the same amount of damage, right? Hold on, how heavy? Oh wait, no, you're 61 kilograms? That puts you in the 80 power range. Ooh. Yeah, that doggo's gonna hit really hard. Okay. Yeah, Mabostiff with 120 attack and black glasses. It's got Trailblaze, Bite, Fire Fang, and Ice Fang. So, alternatively... Yeah, Luxray's so bad. Alternatively, we do have... Excuse me. We got Monferno. Let's see, Walter. Your defense is actually pretty okay. Walter is also immune to Intimidate, which helps. Cindy can be bulky. Walter is actually weirdly, give or take, about as bulky, which is interesting. I do also outspeed and give you an adamant nature, and I'll still outspeed. Yeah, Luxray is tragic. It is an electric dark type, much to Lancer's chagrin. And it gets decent moves. It's got good options. But yeah, no, it's rough. I also do not have an intimidate option to intimidate the Mabostiff, which is a pretty massive bummer. Yeah. It's Thunder Fang. So like that's fine. What is your defenses? 77 with 36. Yeah, no, you are a glass goddamn cannon. Like, you resist every single one of Mabostiff's moves. So that's cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 65, 95. It's either 65 or 75 with 95 accuracy. So it's not great. Yeah, this Mabostiff could present to be a massive issue if Walter doesn't clutch. And then for the Salandit, yeah, no, you're 100% correct there, Lancer. I live in constant fear of 95% accuracy moves. I don't think I need Stunky. Right? That would be so good. Why does 95% accuracy even exist? To be dumb and annoying and awful. The vast majority of 95% accuracy moves are on moves that aren't even like that amazing to begin with. Like a lot of 65 and 75 power moves have 95% accuracy. Rock type moves like rock throw, 50 power, 90 accuracy. Stupid. Stupid and dumb. All right, do we just cook with this? Yeah, you got 61 speed. That's enough to outspeed. That's priority. Yeah, of course. I am gonna give you a citrus berry as well. It's Gen 9, we don't have standards anymore. True. Can hit ground types. Yes. Do plus defense, minus special attack. And I think actually, I like the idea of giving Walter a plus defense, minus special attack nature as well. Because I feel like super effective. Walter's got really good stats. It's Dim. How's it going, my friend? Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're doing some Radical Red. Hardcore Nuzlocke are not allowed to use a damage calculator. You do get to raid me. How amazing is that? That never happens. It's always the opposite. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. My name is Drac, or Drakus. I do a bunch of Pokemon nonsense. I do non-Pokemon nonsense. Do like Zelda speedruns, randomizers of tons of different kinds of games. I really just follow whatever my heart tells me to play. Yeah, that's how it happens, Lancer. Oh yeah, Dr. Aqueous, of course, that's my bot. I think I'm just ready to just send it. I'm gonna double check natures on the team though. I think your defenses are gonna be good enough to hold up. I just want to try to kill this thing. Cindy, I think is fine with what you've got. Todd's on here just in case I need to fake out punch it. God, why is Mabostiff so fast? This is stupid. Larry is here. I don't think I'm gonna end up needing Larry for anything. I'm gonna give Larry a plus defense nature though, just in case I need it as a pivot. But I think aside from that, I think we're okay. I think we're ready to go. So you'll survive, I hope. Olga, you exist. Cindy, you'll do damage. Todd, you exist. Larry, you also exist. Yeah, a lot of the members on this team, we just kind of have to hope that everything turns out okay. So let's... Does everyone have an item? Yes. Does everyone have what they need? Yachi berry, citrus berry, cherry berry. You don't need a cherry berry anymore. I'm changing that. Missing a 95. That's right. Yes. I remember this one. Click Ice Fang knowing it'll kill because it would, but it doesn't because it's 95. Gyarados gets one shot. Beautiful. Yeah. That's how it is. That's how it works. Okay, we'll give you a citrus. And then, yeah, I mean, I guess this is just kind of how we're cooking right now. Everything on my team is built around killing that Mabostiff, and then after that I can just kind of float. Walter, you can't learn anything interesting. Olga, you can learn interesting things, just nothing that I need right now. Do you still have a soft sand? Yes, you do. I'm getting rid of it. Janet, you also get a citrus berry. Citrus, 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 Yachi. Alright, Janet, you get a plus special defense nature. Plus special defense minus attack, because you're mainly going to be dealing with the Misdreavus or the Salandit. And everyone else here is trying to survive the Mabostiff. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if this Flamingo has what it takes. For those who don't know what this is Radical Red. I mentioned that before, but what that is it's a fire red ROM hack that has everything from Gen 1 through Gen 9 on Gen 9 mechanics, and it's scary and hard and difficult and complex, and it's a lot, and we're gonna see how it goes. Yay! It's like if red was radical. True. So true, bestie. All right, there's the goddamn dog. This thing has Intimidate. Walter has Scrappy, which makes it to where I am immune to Intimidate in this hack. It also makes it where I can hit ghosts, but I don't really care that much about it. I do have a Yachi Berry equipped because Ice Fang's the highest damage move a boss has, and I'm weak to it, but with a Yachi Berry, maybe I'll survive. I'm going to hit it with a low kick and find out how much damage that does. Oh my god. I don't have to worry about a goddamn thing. We're fine. Everything's fine. Do I go... I don't think I do go for the... Well, no. Let's think about this. That was Stab on 90 defense. Mischievous also has an Eviolite, has Icy Wind and Shockwave. Walter, what is your special defense? Not great. It's in fact the only stat that you have that's not great. Wait, it can hit ghost types. So that'll make it so that this is neutral damage. But I don't think that's worth it. Well, it's better than Payback. Payback is 50 damage. Since they're both super effective, we'll consider them on their own. Double Kick is effective. Well, it's 45-45 with Stab. So it's effectively a 90 power move. And then Payback is not Stab, but it is super effective. So this is 90 power versus Payback, which is, if it's super effective, it's double power. So that goes up to a 100 power move. It's not very bulky, but it does have Eviolite, your favorite held item. So I have to proceed with caution. I think of the available options of moves that it can use, it cannot use Hex. It's either Will-O-Wisp to burn, Icy Wind to slow, or Shockwave to deal damage. And I think regardless of all of those options, I don't want to get hit by Icy Wind or Shockwave. And I think I can just go to Janet and hit it with something. I do not want to risk Walter. Walter is one of my best Pokemon right now. Okay, we would have been safe because the Will-O-Wisp would have dealt no damage because it just would have been burning. But we can still do nonsense. You have a Citrus Berry. I'm gonna go with an Amnesia. That dealt more damage than I wanted it to. But now we're gonna be +2 special defense. We have a Citrus Berry to heal with. I believe Lava Plume is more damage. 80 versus 70. It has Levitate, so Earth Power can't hit, which is a pretty massive bummer. We'll just go with Lava Plume. Okay. Did nothing. Oh my god. Can it even burn? It can. Lava Plume can burn. I think it's got 30% chance. Alright, we know this thing's going for Hex. I can switch into Olga. It's got 53 speed. I've got 43 because I can't get a good speed stat. Olga is going to get Will-O-Wisped as well. Not on the switch, but on the next turn. Cindy's got good special attack. Or special defense, I mean. God. Walter outspeeds. It's going for Hex this turn. Walter can for sure survive the Hex. I think I stay in for another turn. Go for another Lava Plume. Okay, we get the burn. That's huge. It's gonna go for another Hex because it doesn't see a kill with anything else. Walter can safely switch in and kill with Assurance. Is Assurance a priority affecting move? I know Janet was dead to crit. That I know. In this moment, I had to risk it. Yeah, Assurance does not change priority. Also, you want to know something stupid and dumb? Oh, wait, it's Payback. Not Assurance, it's Payback. Which also does not affect priority. Oh, fun fact, in Gen 4, Payback inflicts double damage if the user switches out. Or if the target switches out, sorry. So that's interesting. Okay. Mischievous weighs nothing, so low kick doesn't do anything. Double kick is stab, 45, 45 up to 90. Payback is super effective, which should double it. So that goes from 50 to 100. Janet has 41 special attack, hitting with a lava plume, which is 80 power. Stab brings that to 120 because it's 80 plus 50%. So that's 120 power off of 41 special attack versus 100 power off of 82. That's going to deal more damage. I think I got to switch to Olga here. Olga's going to resist it. I love the idea of swagger here, actually. Instead of going for an attacking move, because I'm going to get burned, I'm going to lose all my attack. But if I can swagger and make Mischievous hit herself, I think that's really good. Or with stab, super effective, strong jaw, even through burn, that's good damage. I'm doing it. I don't think I need to stall around on this. I think we can cook. Yeah. Also a crit. So I guess we'll never know. We've got one more Pokemon in the back, actually. We've got Salandit. Salandit, I feel I could also swagger. Well, no, and the reason why is because it has substitute. And I don't outspeed it because I hate everything. I don't know if the crit mattered or not, but either way, we are... we are having to think about stuff. I think Walter's a pretty solid choice here. I've got Aqua Jet. Unfortunately, my nature is not good because I was really scared of that the Mabostiff. Cindy's in a pretty decent spot. I worry about Substitute, Protect, Toxic Stall, though. Because this Salandit has Toxic, Substitute, Protect, and Incinerate. Yeah, it is super gross. I can't Swagger here because I'm outsped. So I think I just go straight to Larry and and it can't Toxic this turn because I'm burned. So I think I go straight to Larry and just start mashing Aqua Jet, which given Salandit's terrible stats, it should be enough to break the Substitute. So I think Larry Aqua Jet spam is a winner. It is going to Toxic me here. If I were that Salandit, I would hit Protect this turn. But I feel like I just have to go for it anyways. Okay. Whoa, there we go. Now we can't use... Citrus Berry was burnt up. Not a huge deal. Now he cannot use Substitute. It did not Protect. And that's fine. Cool. Easy. Let's go back, and now we get to prep for the Team Rocket grunt. Beautiful. Yeehaw, another riskless fight. Now this is a disgusting, horrible, terrible fight that I'm not at all looking forward to. And I hate it. Thanks for asking. All right. We have a Growlithe with Intimidate and an Eviolite with Dragon Rage, Fire Fang, Thunder Fang, and Bulldoze. We have a Gabite with Rough Skin and Eviolite, Body Slam, Rock Slide, Dual Chop, and Bulldoze. We have a Togedemaru with Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet, with U-Turn, Zippy Zap, Iron Head, and Nuzzle. What the hell does Zippy Zap do? I know what it is. I know where it's from. But what does it do? High priority and always results in a critical hit. Are you kidding me? Ugh. Okay. Give me just a second. Zippy Zap. I need to look at Zippy Zap's stats. Okay. Okay. So... yeah, get Zippy Zap in this. I don't know what the hell Zing Zap is. So here's a fun fact. Zippy Zap is a 50 power move that has high priority and as well as like a quick attack that always results in a critical hit. In Generation 8, the base power of Zippy Zap was changed to 80 as opposed to 50, and its PP was reduced down to 10. Imagine an 80 power electric type quick attack move. Wait, nope, it's priority +2, so it's actually like extreme speed. So it's electric type extreme speed that always crits, but the move's not available in game. So that's fun. Thankfully, Radical Red uses the non-buffed version, so it's just 50 power. Yeah, no, it gets Zippy Zap in this, not Zing Zap. I don't know if it gets a Zing Zap, but this Togedemaru does not have Zing Zap. But yeah, so we got Togedemaru, Iron Barb's Rocky Helmet with U-Turn, Zippy Zap, Iron Head, and Nuzzle. I feel like with Nummel, I don't have a whole lot to worry about there. And then there's a Kamala in the back who is Protect and Last Resort with Comatose and a Silk Scarf. I do not have a Ghost type Pokemon, which would be perfect there. But I feel like I can figure something out. This doesn't have Batty Bad. It doesn't have Batty Bad. I don't know what that does. Oh, this is scary. All right. Anyway, let's figure this out. Flamigo might not be terrible if I give it the... I don't know if I have a minus electric attack berry. I don't think I do, actually. So that's a bummer. It is immune to the Intimidate. I do not believe that Walter can one-shot this Eviolite Growlithe, though. I know looking at a Growlithe it shouldn't be that tanky, but I do remember it being annoyingly tanky last time. And I'm not super confident that I can one-shot that thing. Alternative options are limited. Unfortunately, this thing has a crazy amount of coverage. All right, well, it's all physical damage, but that doesn't help me too much. Growlithe has lower defense than special defense. By a little bit, not by much. I'm trying my best to hold my brain together to think about this prep. Radical Red takes a lot of brain cells, and I get tired pretty quick playing this. That's why a lot of my streams have been ending a little earlier than usual. And then just, it uses up all I've got. Janet. It's got Bulldoze. Stat of 42. Oh, hey, Chihiro. All right. I have my door is pinned shut with a pretty heavy box, and this little baby. Hi, Chihiro. Do you have something you want to talk about? You have anything you're gonna say to all of your adoring fans? No? You talk all the time, but you know when I'm on stream and you're camera shy? Is that what it is? This little baby is, first of all, very attached to me. I am her person, 100%. And she shoves on that door until it comes open lately. So I guess we have Chihiro time. Enjoy Chihiro time, as she is needy and mushy. And a baby. You going up there, little girl? What a good girl. Yeah. You're a sweetie. Well, what are we doing against this Growlithe? This thing is scarier than it has any right being. One thought is baiting it into using Bulldoze and then switching into something else, but that doesn't actually help me at all. Because the Pokemon that I would be most likely to switch into that's immune to ground type moves. Betty sets up Reflect is disgusting. I hate that. Whatever I would send out to take the Bulldoze and then hopefully kill the Growlithe. Like, I've only got 2 Pokemon immune to it, and they're both flying types that aren't doing a whole lot to a Growlithe anyways. Alright. Here's where I'm at, everybody. I think... I promise I wasn't. I promise I looked up Zippy's app. I think I'm gonna hold off on this fight. Because I can feel my brain slowing down. And I might need to look at this for longer and figure out what I want to do. Because if this Growlithe goes sideways, we're fucked. Do I think that Walter can take a single Thunder Fang? Well, alright, hold on. Fire, water, grass, ice, fighting, poison, flying, psychic, bug, rock, dark. Damn. I have no idea. I don't even know what Zingzap does. I always forget. Okay, it just deals damage, has a 30% chance to flinch. Honestly, they probably switched it out to make it more annoying because it works. But yeah, I am not confident that I can one-shot Growlithe. And I am not confident that I can survive a Thunder Fang. Dude, Luxray would love Zingzap. You are correct about that. But yeah, I don't think my brain has it to prep this fight. Just between Growlithe and Gabite, just those two, that's such a nightmare for me to look at right now. So you guys are amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and turn around. Let's see if I've got anybody live right now to raid over to. And Dim, and everyone else who came along on Dim's raid, thank you so much for coming here. It really does mean a lot to me. I raid over you guys all the time because you guys are super cool. I love Dim's content, the whole community. You guys are amazing. And it's always a good time. So thank you so much for raiding over. That was awesome. I don't have anyone live right now. I don't have anybody cooking right now to raid you guys back over to, unfortunately. So I'm just going to close down the stream at this time because I don't have the brain waves to do this next fight. And if it goes south, the whole run's gone. So, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful night. I am back tomorrow night, where we'll knock out this fight and more. Yee-hoo. You guys are cool and fun and neat and great. It was great to have you here. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Thank you, Lance. Bye, everybody.